Eyup, welcome back. This is Yorkshire's Finest with me and our Jim. We're going to look over the Yorkshire results from Saturday and Sunday, starting with Harrogate, who drew 0-0 with Bromley.
Yes, good result.
Point.
Good result for him. What did you think of the game, pal?
So League One.
Disrespectful.
Who cares, man? Come on, man. Sorry, boys, but who cares?
They're in a relegation scrap, aren't they?
I'm not bothered.
Okay.
Literally don't care. Okay. The second bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bradford lost away at Wimbledon. There's a lot of derbies this weekend, so we'll try and save them a bit.
Yeah.
But Bradford lost 3-1 away at Wimbledon.
After going 3-0 down as well, I think, weren't it?
Yeah, Humphries took 3 players on and scored a screamer at the end. Barnsley boy that you just let slip away. Yeah, like normal.
For note.
He's on more than 10 beans a week, isn't he? So he has to go.
It's a really poor result for Bradford, this. Really poor. Look,
and they didn't really get going either.
No.
It's not like they were hard done by.
No.
They deserved to lose.
Expected goals 0.23.
Yeah, that is poor.
It's really bad. And they scored from that as well. So it's...
They just crap away.
Yeah, but there can't be too many more of these or they will drop out. We've been worried about Bradford for a little while. They've got a cushion in playoffs and they've got a game in hand still on most teams around them, if not 2. But the form is not great.
You've got Wycombe and Plymouth that are winning a lot of games as well. I know that's what the cushion is in it, though, I guess. They're still at 8 points in front of these teams.
The thing about Bradford is, though, they haven't drawn a game this year.
I didn't know that, yeah, true.
So they haven't... In fact,
they're not drawn since November.
Yeah.
22nd of November.
So when they're not losing, they are getting 3, which keeps them in the mix.
You'd rather win one, lose one than draw all the time,
Exactly
wouldn't you,
right.
I guess?
Yeah, exactly. Because we'll look at some teams who have got a much more spread results, but really they're not getting any more points than Bradford, are they? So
they're just so bad away, though. That ain't good even if they do finish in playoffs. They're almost a guarantee to probably lose game, especially to someone that's going to be half decent and in there.
Yeah, agreed. Look, finishing in playoffs is an unbelievable achievement for Bradford this year anyway, but the only thing on their side is there's not many games left to go. And you don't really want to be hanging on.
And to be fair, the next one's a favourable one. We've got Rotherham at home on Tuesday.
Well, we'll come to them.
That's a walk in park.
We'll come to them. They are just appalling. But yeah, it's poor for Bradford. It's I'm worried about them, if I'm honest.
What, slipping out? Who do you think could get in, though? I'm a bit worried about Huddersfield and all.
I don't know if somebody like Wycombe might.
Yeah, Plymouth are on one. Big time.
Plymouth will be smelling blood.
Team. Yeah. Wycombe have got Duff and all. Gaffer, he's a good manager at this level. But yeah, we'll go on to that next, actually, because I've got Rotherham at home on Tuesday, who were pants anyway, but lost 2-1 at home to Donny at 12:30 on Saturday. And Rotherham were 1-0 up in third minute as well. They got a penalty early on and then had one shot on target for rest at game after that. To Donny. It's classic Hampshire. It's crap.
They're awful, aren't they?
Yeah, they are rubbish.
Rob Staten were interviewing him afterwards about his job and his
I'm sure.
Party lines about I'll stay until I'm told otherwise and stuff like that. He's definitely on his last legs there. They need to make a change and they need to make it fast because somebody's got to come in and work with this group and it's a poor group as it is.
It's horrible.
They need something to jolt them and Hampshire's not the man. We've been saying it.
Said it all year.
Yeah, we have to.
Since you got John.
Yeah, to be fair. It's one of the few things we agree on, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly, really. Yeah. But then the next 2 games, they've got Bradford away. Bradford at home are very good. So that's a tough game. You'd probably just put it under carpet. That's a loss, innit? And then they've got Plymouth at home on Saturday. Who were mint away from home. Just bet title winners 5-2. That's nil point from 5 games in a row if they lose them next 2.
Would you sack him now and try and go into them big games with a bit of momentum, or do you give him a tough game and then try and give a new manager an easier run to get going?
I just go, nah. You haven't got that luxury of choice anymore.
They should have done it 10 games ago, but
yeah, they've not got the choice.
And to be fair, they've no easy games coming up. You look at the fixtures, so they've got Bradford away, Plymouth at home, Mansfield at home, Huddersfield away, Bolton at home, Peterborough away, Lincoln away. It's ridiculous. All top half teams. Luton at home. Stevenage at home.
Who Reds in there at some point?
Yeah, not till 11th of April. They won't
win there.
They won't get back on track till 11th of April. So
the 5 points off going out as well. Second bottom.
They are downer than Debbie Down from Downville.
That was good, that one.
Thanks, man.
Really nice there,
yeah,
Cole. Oh, dear.
They're so down.
Good win for Donny, though. Obviously, we're going to talk about them as well. They've been on cracking form. Oh, did you see what Dawson did for second goal?
No, I did
Donny?
not.
It come out. This just annoys me anyway, generally with football, that teams want to play out front back with footballs that aren't good enough.
Yeah.
But he's come out and instead of you 1-1 at this time in a game you've got to win at home to Donny. And he comes out and he like chests it down and tries playing out. And Molyneux's just there. He just nicks it off him. And to be fair, he like cuts back onto his right. He's like 30 yards out and then just curls it in.
That's
but why? He should just put it in stands.
I know, but
it's just daft.
You've always given Donny a fighting chance for players like Molyneux, haven't you? And that's
Donny are miles better than half these sides.
I know that Rotherham have got Nombe and now Gray, but I think Molyneux and I obviously love Billy Sharp, but I think Donny have got a couple of players that can make a difference down at bottom in these games. And I would go
as far as saying Donny at best side in bottom half, and you're going to laugh apart from Barnsley. I think the best side in bottom half. Donny.
You're right. I am going to laugh.
I won't be surprised if they're 13th, 14th by the time it's done.
Let me have a look.
They're miles better than half.
They're not better than Mansfield. Neither are you. Blackpool are playing better than both.
What you think? Mansfield? They had a blip. They had a blip where they're better a few teams, including you. They're not.
Or blip as in a good blip.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
They've not won in like 7 games.
Do you not think Wigan will pick up now and pull away?
No.
Not that now they're pointing.
No, I do think they'll stay up, but I don't think they're better than Donny.
You don't think Blackpool are better?
No. Honestly, no. I think Donny. I really like Grant McCann as well. Anyway, I think Donny have got a lot about him. Me.
I like him. I want him. I'm glad they've pulled away a little bit. Rotherham, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're going down. God, it's been a big weekend for this region, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it's been a big old weekend. And then another one, Huddersfield 2, Barnsley 1.
No.
Let's move on.
No. Talk about this game, mate. Were you there?
No, I actually got offered to go in box at Huddersfield.
Oh, did you?
But I couldn't do it.
Why?
I didn't want to. No, I actually had something on. Shall we talk about McGold, Jake?
Okay, yeah.
Talk about Didsey?
Always up for talking about Didsey.
He's best player I've ever seen. Seriously, like
he's
the things that he does.
He's
a superhuman.
We were talking about it before we came on, weren't we? And you were saying you actually think he's playing better now that DKD's gone.
Yeah, he's one of like 2 shining lights in what has been such a shit 5 years non-stop. Him and Cleary this year have just been the absolute bollocks. And Kelly, to be fair, Kelly's really good.
But would you give McGoldrick another year now?
100%.
Would you?
Yeah, but he's only going to stay if Urian's here. He's not going to stay if Urian
they're not going to sack Urian, are they?
I don't think so, but results like that's not good. That
Huddersfield are a good side. I know,
but when you look at it relative to other games, we've won 1 in his last 5, and that's Northampton at home we drew, Wimbledon at home we drew, we lost away to Bolton and Huddersfield. These are sides that we should be at least in conversation with, and we're just miles off them both.
Yeah, but you've always sort of said that the one thing about Barnsley's owners is they'll do what they can but spend money.
Yeah.
It'll cost money to sack him.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. I'm not saying I would.
I know you're not. I know it's just you worry whether they do or not because that might lead to McGoldrick leaving.
Yeah, because if I'm not being funny, if I look at the team there that's played this game and think about who's going to be here next year from that starting 11, Goodman's on loan. Goodman's crap, so I'd get rid of him. Huddersfield were right, he is rubbish. O'Connell is his only good centre back, so he'll leave because he's on only till summer.
Are you sure he won't stay? You won't make a play to try and keep him?
But he'll be on a decent bit of money.
Okay.
I'm not being funny. You think I'm probably joking. If he's on more than $4,000 a week, we won't pay it. He'll go somewhere else.
Right.
To someone that's going to pay more.
Gent, you said he's your best left back?
Gent is the best left back. He'll still be here, and I think Shepherd will, as much as he annoys me now. Phillips...
You don't think Shepherd will be better next to I know you rate O'Connell, but would he be good next to a decent centre-half? Would that bring him on a little bit? No?
No.
Okay, so you need a keeper, you need a centre-half.
Yeah. Phillips, his contract runs out, but we've got a year extension. I'm convinced he'll not take it, even though he's one of the best players.
It's mad.
I'm convinced he'll be on he'll be one of his biggest earners. They'll just get rid.
Yeah, but extend it and shop him out in summer.
They won't. We could have done that with Humphries. Humphries, we had a year extension on.
Humphries
and we let him go
just
to Bradford.
Scored a screamer for Bradford.
We'll just let him go instead of taking extension. I think they'll sell Connell. Banks is only on loan. He'll go. Won't surprise me if Kelly's gone because he's really good. Cleary's obviously going to go, and I could see McGoldrick being gone as well. His full team will be gone.
McGoldrick won't go. Like you say, if Urian stays and you're willing to keep him for another year. But when they get to that age, I mean, McGoldrick is a different breed.
Yeah, he is.
Because he's absolute top class. But there will be a time that he starts to drop off.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't be playing for Barnsley if he was still at his best.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
it's just mad to me that he's played 2 years in League Two.
I know.
That is crazy.
I know. It's a cheat code, isn't it?
It's a cheat code here.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's ridiculous.
I think so too.
And like you said before, just then, that I think he's been better since Dunn's gone. I do. I really do. Because it's like one or other, and it were only the last game before Dunn went. We bet something like 3-1, I think. I forgot who it were now. that they both played up front together instead of like Didsy was sort of off to wide left, and it's like everybody you just shoe on them both in. We played them both up front, and it was best we played all year, and then Dunn went day after.
Yeah.
And that's just classic. But he's just scores for fun.
Would he not work with Bradshaw up front then?
But then we have no option. There is only 2 strikers in club.
You'd rather play your best 11 and then.
But then you bring off bench.
You'd have to bring on a 10, wouldn't you?
We've got any.
So
Jim, you think I'm kidding? We ain't got anything. We've got nothing. There is senior midfielders. The only midfielders that we've got are 20 and 19, apart from them 3.
Thing is though, with McGoldrick, it's all in his head, innit? Like he could go on another couple of years at this level because
of course he could,
you think about players like Teddy Sheringham, who
but
never had any pace.
Player.
Yeah, never had any pace, but really fit and just knew where to be, what to do. He's a different type of player, obviously, but can do anything.
We're going
with
to run him
his
into
feet.
ground because it's Saturday, Tuesday for the rest of the year, more or less. And it's only him and Bradshaw we've got.
And then he'll start to pick up odd injury because that's the age thing that comes with it, isn't it?
Well, that's why Notts County fell off, innit? They got to playoffs and they were injured for it. They just didn't even put up a fight.
He'd have taken them up.
I think
Notts County up. He's
lost to Wimbledon. But
yeah,
Huddersfield, I don't even think we're particularly that good, if I'm being honest. Pardon me, they're obviously better than us, but I don't think they're all that. You know, when I look at some names that they've got and you expect them to be a lot better than they are.
Are there question marks about Manning as a manager now?
No, I won't go that far.
But as in, like, he had a really poor spell at Norwich. He's come in as a big fish, really, from champion who did well with Bristol City.
But where were we before? He were at Oxford before, wasn't he? And he were good. He obviously got Bristol
Dons
City.
Were it before that as well?
Maybe that might have been Williams. I'm thinking of there. Who went there? Swansea, Notts County, all them ones.
And then
maybe.
And then he's coming. I just think it's a testing period for him. This I'm certainly not writing him off already after a few games, but he's coming with a big reputation, and it's already making me question. Well, is he cut out for it then? Really, if he can't get a tune out of these decent players,
they do look a bit lost when they get to final third. That's the only thing I'd say with Huddersfield. I'm not surprised that they've not had a shot on target last 2 games. You know what I mean? And then obviously when worst defence in country comes to town, they've got a chance.
Like what? Why is Ryan Hardy on bench?
I think he's been ill / injured. Right. Started. I mean, that's not bad, is it? They've got May up front, and then you bring Hardy on,
and Dion Charles as well, waiting at wings.
They've sent Taylor out on loan to Wigan. He's got 6 in 8.
I don't get that.
Neither did I. I couldn't believe it. Why Dion Charles is still there and you sent him out?
I'm not being funny. Any of those 4 get in your team?
Of course they do.
So,
like I said, we've got McGoldrick and Bradshaw. That's
what I mean. But you'd love to be able to rotate Bradshaw and even Charles, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You know what it is? Like, if I look at just Huddersfield or you, for an example, I'd say you because we're similar in terms of where we are in table and that we're both failing. I think it's fair to say. But your depth in certain areas, you've got like 7 strikers. You've got so much depth in so many areas. We've got nothing anywhere. Nothing. It's just so... Oh, we're miles off, man.
That's League One and Championship, though, isn't it?
But why is it? Because Huddersfield have got loads of depth as well.
Because their budget is a Championship budget, really, still.
Do you believe as owner in saying that we've got a 13th in division budget?
No, it's lower than that.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you said?
You think we've got a lower than 13th in League One budget?
Possibly, yeah. Well,
are you taking the Michael right now?
Well, why aren't you paying any more in wages then?
That's because that's a question for owner. Not for us.
So he sets the budgets. So what I'm saying is, if he's not paying out the money, then you haven't got that size budget.
So we should be spending less money than...
No, you shouldn't be. No. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. At the minute, you're not paying top half money, are you?
No, but why?
I know. I agree with you. Why?
Yeah.
So it's not that you're not a big enough club and shouldn't be in that conversation. Yeah. It's more a case of why are Wycombe paying more wages than you? Why are teams like Stephen?
So do we actually just have to sit here then and wait for owner to like keel or something?
Well, that's what you've been waiting for, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, what if it don't happen?
Exactly. That's the problem. You've got a problem on your hands in boardroom.
If they don't sell genuinely and season tickets are like miles down next season, which there will be, we'll lose all those players that I've just said, and they spend nothing. What happens to us? We won't even have a squad to fulfill as fixtures.
Having said that, looking at your team, and I know we're just sitting on Barnsley and we will move on, but how many of these are on loan in your side?
A few of them.
Right. So
either that or the contracts are out in summer.
So they're replaceable, though, aren't they, these loans? Scott Banks, you'd probably take back, wouldn't you, if you got another year out of him?
I'd 100% have him. But
who else is on loan in that lineup?
Goodman in net.
Oh, you'd swap tomorrow. You wouldn't mind seeing him go, would you?
No.
At all. So that's not a loss.
McGoldrick's out in summer. O'Connell's out in summer. Phillips is out in summer. Cleary's going to go anywhere.
Yeah, but these are contracted players that, you'd have to replace or extend. But in terms of what you could have 5 loan players come into this side that should be challenging for first 11. It's also on manager, innit?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but
I know you want more money to play with and you want more money to be committed to your own first team, but like Wednesday are going to be down next season. They're competing for in the same pool as you now. They'll be going up to $7,000, if not more. Well, depending on if they take another or not. I just think you've got to be smarter with how you do it. Not you personally.
Thanks. But I'm trying my best.
But Hourahan needs to be a little bit more savvy with it as well. He knows he's got no money, but how can you get best out of a small budget? It shouldn't be as small as it is, but how do you get best out of it?
Yeah, fair enough. I'm
sorry,
just
mate.
sad, man.
Didn't mean to.
Sorry. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Stop this video right now.
Should we move? Should we move on?
Yeah, let's get it, champ. Why not?
What about Huddersfield, by the way? Do you think they've sort of revitalised themselves? You were saying you weren't that impressed.
I weren't that impressed, really. They've got good depth, but again, I think we played very different. So we went and sat all men behind ball off ball, which we never do because we're that bad defensively. So he said that we need to change something. So we're going to sat 11 men behind ball and try to spring it on counters. But when they got to edge our box, they were just like, now what?
Really?
You know what I mean? They looked a bit void of ideas. Obviously, we just let them walk it in eventually. Because as midfielders can't track a man that runs into box from 50 yards away. But I don't know whether I think they're certain to get in there. I worry a little bit for them and Bradford.
Yeah.
A little bit. Huddersfield seems just that good.
Which is mad when you think of the talent in their team, innit?
Yeah, especially Huddersfield. But it's just not clicking as much as it should.
No.
Really.
Fair dues, mate.
Yeah. Champ.
Into the champ, then.
We'll do all first.
Yeah, let's do all.
Because they've lost 3-1 at home to QPR.
Now then, a little bit of a wider question for you here. We have been talking about Millwall and Hull sticking in and around the top 5, and can they make it a top 4, 3, maybe even 2? Big.
Both lost.
Yeah, big.
But so did
own
Ipswich.
Goals. Ipswich have lost to Wrexham, who are, I think, the best team in the league, aren't they? Weren't you saying something
Well, there must
similar?
be, apparently.
Yeah,
Some form,
yeah, that's ridiculous.
Amount of goals to score.
It's
just a really good squad.
It's it's an unbelievable game, that, which obviously we won't cover on this vid, but we'll probably talk about in proper football. But Hull and Millwall both losing, both at home to teams they're expected to be, is a real blow. Then does that knock them out of automatic promotion contention for you?
Oh,
Hull and Millwall.
Not Millwall, not yet. But all I think it does a little bit. The recent form is really bad, and it's their home games as well against sides that you should be beating if you want to get in there. Like QPR, Bristol City, and Watford all at home in a row, 1 point, conceding loads.
Can you see Borough dropping 7 points in next? That Millwall are going to better them in next.
It's 6.
What we got?
It's 6, but 2 wins.
No, it's not 6 because of goal difference.
Come off it, man. Counting that.
Well,
now
plus 17 to plus 2. Yeah,
you counting that already?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. There's 13 games to go. They're not going to do it, are they? Top 2 are staying where they are.
So do you think? Oh, you don't think Ipswich get in there?
There's only Ipswich that can bother them because they've got 2 games in hand.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Millwall just dropped points at home to Oxford.
Millwall and Hull had to be near perfect, didn't they?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
To go away top 2, they'll definitely finish in playoffs.
I don't think Hull were realistically in that conversation anyway.
No, we'd already sort of distanced them from it.
The real question is, do you think they'll slip out of it? I don't. Still, I don't. I think they'll run it fine, but I don't think they'll slip out. But then I'm looking at team in 7th.
Could you see Hull finishing 6th?
Yeah, I could see that. I think Birmingham and Wrexham are putting it on. Are you going to accept Birmingham now? That win away at Norwich.
It's a great win. It's a great win. I can't. Look, I'm
telling you.
I don't want it to become a thing where I've got a problem with these teams.
They did quietly spend about 30 million.
Yeah, I know. No, I think they're obviously well backed. You can't deny they've got a decent squad. I don't write us off yet either, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. What about QPR? Do you think they've got a bit of a chance? It is a good win away at Hull.
It's a really good win.
Yeah.
Unexpected.
And they've got a few injuries as well.
But these are a team. We talked about Donny in League One, but QPR are a team at Championship level that have got players. They're in that middle cluster.
But they've got some
really good players that, if they turn up on the day, look at players like, obviously, Chair or Shire or whatever you're supposed to call him now.
Chair.
But
Ronnie Edwards, Varane.
Burrell, who's had a really good season.
Yeah.
Burrell scored again at weekend. Poku, yeah.
They've got a lot of injuries, but they're a good side.
Varane's a good player as well.
I hope they'll do it,
Do you?
I do hope they do it. Them or Millwall. I want one of them to go up. I'm getting a bit worried. To be honest, getting a little bit worried.
So who've all got next?
Oh, let me have a look. They're at home again, I'm pretty sure. I think they had 5 home games in a row, including Chelsea. They've got Derby at home. Derby are cracking away. Then
I want Hull to win that.
But then the games after that, Portsmouth away, Ipswich, Millwall, Wrexham.
Oh, my word.
Yeah. We'll see what they're made of then.
So they've got to beat Derby, really, aren't they? They've got to beat Derby to sort of give themselves a bit more.
I don't see them win a Portsmouth from winning, to be honest.
Well, Portsmouth
are turning it on a bit.
Yeah, they are. I tell you what, 6 points away from danger now, and a game in hand on Leicester, West Brom, and Blackburn.
Well, I think West Brom are going, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
Do you want to get on to Sunday?
Let's do it, mate. Let's talk about it.
Sheffield Wednesday relegated, in case you've been living under a rock, and they've lost to Sheffield United, who send them down.
So, come on then. Don't tell me you didn't watch this game, because I know you did.
Oh, I watched it, yeah.
So, what were your thoughts on the game?
I actually quite enjoyed it. Normally, I think this game's crap. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
I do think it
is quite poor usually.
Yeah, especially the last few. Apart from that
cagey.
4-2 years ago. I remember that one. But recently, it's been like there's been a lot of like boring low
nils or 1-0.
Yeah, obviously recently, because it's state that Wednesday are in, you've just been slapping them about.
Yeah, double.
Yeah. But I actually thought it was a really good game. Not loads of quality, but it looked a bit like they actually hated each other, and I liked it.
Yeah.
There were proper tackles going in.
A couple of needle players involved as well with Peck, Ingleson. It were
I enjoyed it.
So
neutral-ish, I guess.
You are neutral-ish, I suppose. Yeah,
I don't like either of them.
So from a Sheffield United perspective, we expected this game would be one-sided, and I think first half sort of demonstrated that that's the way it was going. And we're going at half time 2-0. Should have probably been 3. That's how we were feeling. And then we come out second half, and Calvin Phillips gets a red card after about 2 minutes.
I mean, when Bamford put one away first minute as well,
mate.
I was like, this is going to be an absolute. This is just going to be ridiculous. I had to come out.
What about that goal, by the way?
From Bamford?
From Bamford first. We'll talk about both Sheffield United goals, but it's a no-look from, just to refresh your memory, it's a no-look pass from Gus Hamer.
Yeah, well.
And then Bamford stutter finish to make sure.
That's shit keeping that.
But to make sure, no, he made Dieng commit before he shot. And then.
I still think it's crap keeping that.
Anyway, so that was insane finish from Bamford.
Why can't I remember the second one?
Harrison Burrows, it just drilled direct towards goal and smashes it outside of his foot near post.
Oh, yeah.
Just incredible finish.
I thought McNeil took theirs quite well, to be fair.
He did. Yeah, he did, to be honest. So, yeah, we got to 10 men, and that sort of evens the game up a little bit because 10 decent players against 11 terrible players.
Yeah.
That's how it went.
Bit of a leveler, yeah.
Yeah, we're a leveler. And then they get the goal and tails are up and we have to sort of weather.
I did think you were shitting it a bit when it went 2-1.
Well,
players looked like they were.
Players what? Crowd what?
Yeah.
We were all like
surely not.
I know.
For your own season at that point, innit? Because
it's
like almost forgetting that you have something to play for. It's not just about relegating them.
The most important thing were 3 points.
Yeah.
As much as, well, a lot of blades will tell you different now, but we need to keep our season alive because as much as we're talking about Birmingham and Wrexham in playoffs. We're 6 points off playoffs, and we've still got Wrexham to come to us, and we've got a QPR at weekend and stuff. There's all sorts of these teams that we have to play in and around us.
You've got a disciplinary problem, you know.
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've had 5 red cards in the last 8 games.
No need for.
That's bad. That.
I didn't realise it was that bad. To be fair,
you got 2 against Sheffield United.
With the 2 weren't
2
it?
against Sheffield United.
Tanganga,
1 against Ipswich. 1 against
Bamford,
Middlesbrough.
Rothwell, and then Phillips. Yeah, so we're playing Coventry on Wednesday. Missing Calvin Phillips and Joe Rothwell for that game. But Gyro's back.
So go straight in.
Yeah, I think so. He wouldn't have done, but I think he will now.
You know what annoyed me actually? Just thinking about this, I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to get it off the chest.
Go on.
While they're playing it down a bit after, they were like, "Oh, we didn't relegate him today. They were relegated before the season started. Why has he not gone for him? Should have given him some hammer. I know you're all in bed with each other, but still, he should have gone for him.
He's done that before, and it don't play. It takes a lot of the attention. I think he's very businesslike at the minute. On to the next game. Let's not make a big deal of it. But I know I know.
Oh yeah, he's gonna.
That's not how it feels.
Of course, yeah. But he should have gone for him in presser.
I know. Well, why
given
though?
him some hammer.
What does it give you that other than
riles him up? He's a Sheffield United fan.
I know. But you know that's how he feels anyway. So why does he need to do it in the press? Because everybody knows. You haven't even seen it, and you know yourself exactly how he really feels about it. Don't
but
you?
he should have gone for it.
He's always criticised for being too passionate and all this.
Not from me.
He's been not me, but he's been professional this time.
Yeah, that's boring.
I know it's not very well like
crap.
So that puts Sheffield United. We're up to the heights of 14th. Nosebleed, but we are 6 points off the playoffs. Do you still think we are in with a shout?
Yeah, I think we're in with a shout. Again, I don't think you'll get in. And a win against Sheffield Wednesday ain't going to change my mind. No, for anybody.
No.
But I still think Wrexham and Birmingham will finish it funny.
If we beat Coventry and QPR, does that change your mind?
Not really.
No?
No, so I don't think, talking about the point situation, do I think you're 6 points better than Wrexham for the rest of the year? No. Do I think you're 4 points better than Birmingham? Not really.
Yeah, but you love Wrexham and Birmingham.
Well, they're 6th and 7th, so obviously F decent. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, fair enough.
What do you think for Wednesday next year? Let's get that in.
I think they struggle, in all honesty.
So do I.
It's such an unknown because if they get taken over, then it could be a complete blank page for them, couldn't it? And we don't know. It's luck of the draws. If they get a Mike Ashley in, for example, which is rumoured still.
But they'll start on 15.
Then they might, they would.
We'll not go with that. No chance.
You don't know, do you?
No way.
Yeah, but if they can chuck money at a load of free transfers and loans.
But that's not proven to work.
They can get into playoffs.
Well, Huddersfield have chucked loads of money at it and they're scraping his 6th.
I know.
With a good manager and a much better squad than what Wednesday could put together.
Wednesday are a bigger club though.
They absolutely are, but they have to bring in a full squad. They'd have to bring in like 15
I agree
players.
with you. And I don't think it's likely. I'm saying this is the outside chance of it going well for them.
I think there's more chance of them going down.
Yeah, more likely.
To be honest.
They get a 15-pointer. And I'm not saying they can't bring a couple of decent players in, but
it's borderline, like rock bottom's been and gone now. I think yesterday is like the worst it could have ever been. And now it can only get better.
They are the team, earliest team to get relegated from the EFL.
Yeah, it won't change. They'll finish on minus. They'll go down as worst team ever. But like, if you're a Wednesday fan, seriously, I'd be borderline looking forward to it now. You're getting slapped about every week here. Next season, you might still get slapped about, but not as much, and by Bromley. But then season after in League 2, you'll start winning some games again, and then you're on up. And you get new
Bradford
away
Mark
grounds.
too.
When would you have ever got a chance to go to Bromley away, lads?
Well, exactly. Come on. Now
I'm
you're
looking
going
forward
to
to it next year.
Harrogate away at you in a couple of years as well. So
yeah. And we'll be there. We'll be playing dog and duck by then.
I didn't mean Barnsley. I meant
I know. We're doing it as well, though.
All right.
We're going with him.
What a game. That'll be in League 2.
Yeah. Get in. Crowds, 7. Never meant that. And then
McGoldrick screamer though.
Yeah, he's still going, yeah. Go on, did it. Oh, and then Leeds on Saturday.
Yeah.
Good point.
A really good point that they'll come away disappointed with, which is balmy. But they'd have taken it beforehand, wouldn't they? So on reflection, they've got to say it's a really good point.
Before I start saying the good, the only thing I'd nitpick, right, is that they draw a lot of games.
It don't matter.
I know, down at bottom
in Prem, that's really good.
I can't even. I've got nothing.
I
wish I did. I really do.
I know,
but I've got nothing. They're a good side.
If we had our proper football co-host here, he would still be telling you about. He's worried about this game coming up, that game, other game. We haven't been worried about Leeds for a while, have we?
No, he's got to grow.
Yeah,
I'm not being. I look at teams above him, and seriously, I think they're better than Palace, Sunderland. Now, I don't think they're better than Sunderland. I think they're better than Brighton at the minute. When I watch them, they don't look like a relegation threatened side. It just looks like classic mid-table Prem clash.
Yeah, it does.
When you see Leeds.
Yeah, it does. Forest are in big trouble, aren't they?
Yeah, good.
They're the ones to
go get them down.
Yeah, I think that'll happen, to be fair. So, well done to Leeds. Didsy Award then, mate.
Thank God, Donny.
Why?
Thank God, Donny.
Why?
For the context around it, you're thinking but a 2-1 scrape past Wednesday, we should have bet like 8-0.
We had 10 men for half a game.
I'm not bothered.
Yeah, but that's the context.
I'm just not bothered at all. You should still beat them.
Why you not?
If you put you should beat them with 10 men as well. You lost 1-0 with 10 men. But if you would have feel the 10 men, God. If you would have gone into that game and you had to start 10 players and they started 11, I'd have still said you should win comfortably. Would you agree with that? Possibly. We just said your reserves are better than their starting 11.
Look,
I'm not having Sheffield United.
There's different content. Why?
No, I'm having Donny. I'll go Donny.
Donny away at Rotherham.
Yeah, that's a bigger.
Are they not expected to do that?
Just listen to yourself.
Yeah,
Say it
'cause-
back to yourself.
Donny away at Rotherham.
Yeah. But you want to give Sheffield United it at home to Sheffield Wednesday. We're on -7.
We've relegated them.
I don't care. I don't care at all. Come on, man. No. I'd rather give it to Wednesday than Sheffield because they kept it under 6-0. They were in
You're
game.
an absolute joke, honestly.
I'll go Donny.
Thought you might. Who's going to get player?
See, that I'm stuck on. I ain't got a clue. There's not a lot going on. Statcher's free kick for Leeds were absolutely nuts.
McGoldrick's goal for Barnsley were nuts.
Yeah, true. I'd get to the bitch yourself, mate. I'd get to Didsy.
I'll get Didsy. I'll check it out on Didsy.
Get it. He must have won it like 10 times.
Didsy and Sheffield United.
Didsy the man. What?
Yes, that's what we do. Yeah.
Didsy and Donny.
Like, comment, subscribe, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and all that sort of stuff. Jimmy's link will be in the bio as well.
Will it?
Yep.
Is it ever?
Yeah, we're collabing.
Collab. Oh, do we collab now? You accept collabs, dear.
Thanks, guys. And we'll see you in a bit. We'll see you on Jimmy's channel for Sheffield
bye.
United shite.